Well, this is certainly news that will be cheered by champagne and wine lovers. 2018 is in fact seeing a bumper harvest of grapes in Champagne in France, and French winemakers believe that it is going to be one of the best years in almost over a decade, and the weather across Europe is the main factor behind this great expectation. Take a look.
In the hilly region of Champagne in eastern France, wine growers are bringing in grapes early this year for a harvest they expect to be one of the best in a decade. The harvest began 2 weeks ahead of schedule at the end of August instead of the usual September. That's largely because weather conditions have been ideal. A rainy winter followed by a summer heat wave. The result? A bumper crop that promises high-quality bubbly.
My smile speaks for itself. We are very happy of what we are witnessing in 2018 in terms of earliness and quality of harvest. We have never experienced this before in the Champagne region in terms of quantity and quality. This will enable us to put into the cellars some amazing wines which will be on the market 3 years later.
Champagne wines are expected to see a sharp rise in production in 2018, up 56% from last year to 3.5 million hectolitres, after several years of disappointing grape yield due to poor weather. While most Champagne wine growers are celebrating an exceptional harvest, others see the beginning of long-term change in the region.
If we want to keep the spirit and finesse of Champagne wines, we need to set the date of harvest earlier in such a way that we do not have an excessive concentration. What is exceptional this year is that we are not yet used to setting harvest dates in August. But with climate change, we will have to be prepared to regularly harvest in August.
The trend has already emerged over the last decade, with 3 harvests starting in August rather than September. More than 15,000 Champagne wine growers will likely harvest between 13,000 and 16,000 kgs of grapes per hectare. And that leaves a comfortable margin for producers to use only the best grapes to put into cellar amazing wines which will be on the market in 3 years. Bureau Report, WION.